What's up guys, I'm Elliot Delp and today I'm going to be doing a review on my 6.5 Grendel by Diamondback. So to begin with, I want to point out that this gun is not completely stock. I do have a bipod and a grip and some M-lock pieces on it, but other than that, nothing's really been changed in the rifle that would affect shooting performance. So to begin with the review, I'd like to talk about some of the things that are on the rifle. The rifle comes with a 308 muzzle brake, which is very useful when trying to deal with recoil compensation. It's a 5/8 by 24 thread, which most muzzle brakes are. So if you're looking to put a suppressor on it, it would probably be a plus. There's an 18-inch barrel with a 15-inch M-lock handrail. Moving on down the rifle, there's a single stage mil-spec trigger with a hex grip, sure grip. Coming to the end of the rifle, there's an EX performance stock. Now the stock's probably one of my least favorite parts about the rifle, as there is a little play in the stock. But overall, there's a lot of good padding for recoil compensation. However, the stock's probably one of the things that I will end up changing out or switching on the rifle, just because there's a little wiggle room and that would affect shooting performance. Last but not least, one of the things that I really liked about the rifle, coming from Diamondback, it was flat dark earth, which is very pretty. I really like the change in color. My other rifles are black or wood, and it's just a change in scenery, so it's desirable, and I really liked it, and it's one of the things that sold me on it. So now that we've went over some of the features of the rifle, let's get into how it shoots and let's go out to the range. Alright guys, we're here at the range. We're going to be running two different rounds to the 6.5 Grendel. The first is a Hornady custom 123 grain SST round. This is more of my hunting round. It's more of a pricier option, over $1 a bullet. The next round we're going to be running is a Barnell. It's inexpensive, about $8 a box, and will be a good inexpensive range round just to play with. So the optic I'm running on my 6.5 Grendel is a 4x12 by 44 Vortex Crossfire. I'll probably be using this optic for most of my reviews, considering it's a very reliable and good optic. Alright, so our first group will be of the Hornady ammo custom 123 grain. We're going to do a group of 5.
What? This or the federal? This is federal. The federal fault.
Alright, now we're going to shoot a 100 Barnell bullet to the 6.5. It's an FMJ, so let's give it a go. Alright guys, so the first group was the Hornady at 100 yards. As you can see, we got about a 2 MOA group, which isn't really the best. I mean, I expected more, honestly, and as you can see, we had a flyer, but I think I pulled, as these are pretty consistent, and this one's pretty far off. If we come over to this side with the inexpensive Barnell ammo, if I'm even pronouncing that right, I got about a 5 MOA, and it just kept flying. I'm not sure if that was me or not, but I don't think so. So if you're just wanting a shooting round, just to plink with, really, I recommend this. It was about $8 for a box of 20, which isn't bad, but the accuracy, as you can tell, not very good. Alright guys, so I think that's about it for the video. The gun didn't really perform perfectly. 2 MOA for high quality bullets isn't great, but I think with a little practice I can tune that down and maybe even start to hand load which a lot of my friends do, and they really get good results from their rifles. This is really not bad for a 6.5 Grendel. For $700, it's basically unbeatable. I mean, hardly anything will come with a muzzle brake and a nice grip and a pretty decent stock. Other competitors will get you basically just mil-spec stuff. So I really recommend it, especially if you're wanting to do like hunting. I feel like 6.5 Grendel is up there in like the perfect hunting round. It's legal to hunt deer with in Virginia, as well as it's a really good hog round. Some people I know swear by the 6.5 Grendel in hog hunting. It's also a very good coyote round. You can take it out pretty far, probably about 800 yards is where I'd probably draw the line at in shooting it. I'm no marksman though. So just overall a really good gun, and I recommend it. Alright guys, so I think that's going to do it for the Diamondback 6.5 Grendel review. I will link everything I can in the description below if you want to know like where I got my scope at, or where to get my grip at, or my bipod. It will be down below. I really appreciate you guys from watching, and it would really mean a lot to me if you just subscribe. I'm just starting out, and I really want to get into it. I really love my rifles, and I really love shooting, and I really love hunting, and basically anything with the outdoors. And I'd really appreciate it if you give me a subscription, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take someone shooting.